What's up, Midnight Crew? This is your girl Midnight coming back with a late night video. So, y'all, I didn't know much about this story. I like to talk about the real stuff in the world that I see everybody else talking about, because this is how I came about this. It's nationwide on the news. I'm sure all of y'all Wisconsin residents here know about this here. Now, I never even heard about the initial story on the guy of what had took place, on the reason why he was in trial anyway, because I don't watch the news. I don't feel like it's anything great in the news anymore. So today I've seen a lot of people posting it down my timeline on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of folks talking about this story right here, where this young 18-year-old here named Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty. So he was acquitted on all charges today from a fatal shooting at a protest. So hold on, y'all. I'm going to play a little bit of the video, and I don't own the rights to none of this stuff going on. I just had the video. But first, let me read y'all the story. So it says, Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty on all charges in Wisconsin, a murder trial. This happened in Kenosha, in Wisconsin. It's a jury acquitted a teenager, and he's only 18. Kyle Rittenhouse on Friday of a murder and a fatal shooting of two men during a racial justice protest, in a decision that reignited fierce debate about gun rights and the boundaries of self-defense in the United States. Jurors found Rittenhouse, 18, not guilty on all charges, 2 counts of homicide, 1 count of attempted homicide, and for wounding a third man, and 2 counts of recklessly endangering safety and protest, married by arson, rioting, and looting on August 25th of 2020 in Kenosha. Now, I ain't know nothing about that, because again, I don't watch the news. So I just so happen to see everybody talking about it today. But where'd that little clip go? Hold on, y'all. I just had it. Did it just disappear on me? And it must have. But anyway, it was just a clip of them reading off his charges. And I guess, he fluttered his ass to the flow. But see, what y'all got to understand is, I don't know why African-American people, I'm guessing these folks was black who he shot, right? I don't know why so many African-Americans is surprised by it. It's been going on for centuries. It's been going on for centuries. And if you ask me, Wisconsin is a very prejudiced state. I'm just going to be honest. It's in a list, and that's just a fact. Wisconsin is a very segregated and prejudiced state. It's on the list. So I'm not surprised to see that this man got off. And I don't like to see that my kind of people, my folks, African Americans, I like the fact that we ask for justice and stuff like that. And I think we deserve to have justice, but it's a little bit more deeper than that. Like, I like for black people to also think the same way you don't like others killing your kind. You know what I'm saying? We should be thinking that we shouldn't be killing ourselves, because y'all can tell by all of these men. Y'all can tell by all of these men getting off that says a lot about how they think about us already. We the least like of the ethnical backgrounds. We the least like. They think we the least educated, the least of everything. We rob, steal, and kill. This is how most of them, the majority of other ethical groups, look at us. We got a lot of stereotypes on us from other people. So then when they sit back and observe us, because you don't think that these people are watching us, and you don't think that they are watching how we interact with each other, what we do to each other, it's like almost we're asking for peace and we're asking for respect from other cultures, but then they look at us and see how we treat each other, and they be like, well, they asking for respect, but they don't even have respect for their own, so that doesn't give them a right to be killing us. But and it doesn't. But it's just like they look at it like that. A lot of them probably looking at that, like how you gonna ask and demand for somebody to respect you as a culture or as a population of people, but then you turn around and rob, steal, and kill your own people. The rapper who just got killed, amongst a lot of people before him, they were killed by the hands of their own kind. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make a big deal about when other people do it to us. It's not right for them to do it, but it's okay for us to do it to each other. That's the kind of point I'm trying to make. I think black people need to collectively do better with the way that we treat and interact with each other, because other racial groups are looking at that. Like, I came across a video on a guy who was a member of the Ku Klux Klan, and on his video that he was saying that I only agree with him with is he said that they sit back and laugh at the black community. They don't have to do the work. They don't have to go to the black communities and do any of this because they feel like they sit back and laugh at us because we're doing it to ourselves. And a lot of these people is looking like that. They don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? We the least liked. So that's why we should be the strongest as far as population and culture. We always been the least liked. So I feel like at this time and about now, we should have came out the strongest already. You know what I'm saying? Just by all of the things that we've been through as black people. People been getting off killing black men and killing black women forever. And they'll probably still won't continue to get off. You know what I'm saying? These laws here don't really protect us colored people or African Americans. No. And so we cannot be proving these people right, because in a sense we kind of like proving them right with how we interact with each other. Because if you don't think that they pay attention to stuff like that, you got to be blinded, because a lot of them do pay attention to how we interact with each other. And that's why I'm saying we can't think one-sided or with a one-track mind. We have to think abstract and think outside of the box. We can't be proving them right. Every time we go out there and kill one of our own, we prove them to be right. They looking at us like, yeah, there they are again, doing the same stuff we thought they would do. We don't have to be proving these people right. It's not right for them to do what they do to us African Americans. African Americans have been through enough. We still going through it. But that's all of the reason why more African Americans need to change their mindset and change the way that they're thinking. And our behaviors towards each other have to change. We have to be able to be strong as a population, as a culture. Because when we are weak and divided like we are, because we very divided, I mean, it's going to take more than just one man to make that happen. Everybody has to be almost on a like-minded mind, thinking like that. We can't be thinking one-sided, and we want them to stop killing us, but then when black on black crime happened, nobody wanted to speak about that because that's not important. Well, why isn't that important? I think that's a big part of our culture that's really taking us a dive down. This is why we have such a dive down, This is why we're so divided. Because our interactions with each other it does not display unity. It does not display we want to be together as a culture, strong. It does not display that. You know what I'm saying? And they looking at it like that. Like, would you ask somebody who disrespect you on a regular? Would you like somebody who is a disrespectful? It's just like a disrespectful person on a regular going around demanding respect from other people. How? Well, how? Because you disrespect everybody. So you want somebody to respect you, but you walk around disrespect. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect something that you not reciprocating back. You know what I'm saying? To your own kind. You know, we want our kind to have rights and we want our kind to get justice, but then we don't reciprocate that same kind of actness or courteousness back to our own kind. It's like we in competition with each other. And I just don't get it. This just proves to a lot of black people what we see on the regular when we watch this stuff, and this stuff is nationwide, and you seeing these men, these Caucasian men getting off, that says a lot about how they already feel about us. So why not be the strongest culture group? Because I feel like we supposed to be. That's where we supposed to be. We supposed to be the strongest right now. We supposed to be standing on top as a culture just by what we endured and what our ancestors endured and what we still enduring. But we not doing nothing but proving these people right. They sitting back laughing at us. They sitting back laughing at us every time. So it's time for that change to come. I'm telling you, a lot of people got to stop thinking with that one side track mind. And you got to think more abstract. Think more outside of the box. Actually show and prove. Like, a lot of people talk about what they do and talk about what they can do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a lot of us we can't even elevate, because once somebody see you elevating, they envious of you. They want to take it from you. You know what I'm saying? Look at all of these murders that didn't happen with all of these great people who was doing good for their community. Take it back to what I just said. The young man who was just killed in Memphis. Yeah, he might have been some of a street nigga because he looked like one. But I hear the young man was doing a lot of great things for his city. And, you know, it's just like his own kind. Black people don't like to see other people succeed. And I don't understand that. You should want success for everybody. It's enough success in the world for everybody to make it. You know what I'm saying? Why envy a person that has worked hard to get to a place where they want to be, and now somebody just want to come in and take it from them that ain't worked hard to gain nothing in their life? This is what we do with each other on a regular. We rob, steal, and kill from our own on a regular. That's kind of got to change. If we really want some justice, we're going to have to change as people collectively. I'm just saying. That's what we're going to have to really do. Sad, but it's so true. It's so true. It is so for real. We're going to have to come together collectively as a whole population of people. And it's going to take a population of us, okay? Because I'm sure everybody, some of us already got that kind of way of thinking. Our minds trained to think like that. And I think just when we get to that point where we understand that, and most of us do, because I feel like the majority don't, you know, the majority really don't get that. And I feel like once we really get that, we'll be able to treat each other better. We'll be able to interact with each other better. We'll be able to support each other better. We got to stop. Y'all like, comment, subscribe to this channel. And midnight to be back with another video. Y'all have a good one.